Today I took two trades, both losers. Not the best of days today, but it wasn't too bad. So today going in, yesterday was a nice rally up, and seemed to be breaking out of this consolidation range. Ended up being higher. The pivots were overlapping higher on all three of them. So it was fairly bullish. It was seemingly breaking out of this consolidation range. Overnight, it was kind of coming back down and testing these highs. So generally, I was leaning bullish today to retest and then continue going upwards. Especially because it seemed like market was opening up above value area high here, and so my main plan was to long at value area high and then target the supply and beyond. But that is not at all what happened. It actually came right back down inside the range. So market opens up actually inside value. So I was expecting an open above value and I wanted to long somewhere here, but it dropped right before market opened and then started dropping down even more. But it was still within the CPR area, and I kind of wanted to give it a little bit of room. My plan was at 98 and 95, somewhere in here, that I could long. So I didn't want to switch up stuff right away. I mean, in hindsight, yes, a value area high short would have worked out because it opened inside value area. Then I could have shorted over there, which coincided with the VWAP, and then it sold off into demand. So could have in hindsight, but I didn't want to, I guess, change my thesis too fast. I don't know. I was saying I was supposed to long this area, but I'm confused now because it opened up inside value. So I tried longing this, didn't work out. And then this is not part of the plan, but I still went for it. I don't know why. But yeah, so the first trade, the market opens up and it kind of comes down, and then it goes up with a bunch of selling imbalances on the lows here, big CVD hidden divergence here, and then also 1 minute delta divergence, as well as the 2 minute delta divergence here. So I saw that and I was inclined to take it long because it was somewhat near my level, although it did open up inside value area. So I'm looking at this, I see more selling come in and lots of selling bounces out the lows here and then bounce immediately. So I kind of like this, but I want my stop under the lows here at 68.90 or so. So I wanted to kind of get an entry around 95, somewhere around here. But eventually I kind of, maybe it was somewhat fear of missing out. I didn't want to miss out on this because it seemed like it was just rallying. So I entered here, one contract when this 2 minute was forming a delta divergence, and then had my stop under here, which theoretically should be the higher low if it's going to go up, right? The thing is, after my entry, and never really, aggressive buyers didn't really come in. It was just kind of hanging out over here. It was going up a little bit, but then rejecting and then coming back. It just was not the most confident move here. Also, if you look at the 1 minute, you see that it's going up a little bit, but with big falling volume here. So I was saying falling volume uptrend is never a good sign. So I was already nervous about this. I did not like it. I didn't like how it was just hanging out there. Like, yeah, maybe, who knows, it could consolidate and then go up on its way, but I just wasn't the hugest fan. I honestly was thinking about putting my stop under 90, but I didn't want to do that because of the falling volume uptrend and then just kind of hanging out in that area. I was expecting it to go aggressive buyers to push it upwards, and then big sweep comes in and then it stops me out. So that should have been the end of my day. I actually exited out of my platform because I didn't want to get enticed into taking another trade because it's already inside value area. It rejected here. Now it's coming inside. There's no reason for me to really long this anymore. I mean, yeah, technically since ICPR, yes, there is demand, but uh, if the open inside value is legitimate, then I should be playing the extremes of value area high and value area low. I shouldn't be trying to open any position within this value area, so I should have been done for the day, honestly. And this wasn't even in my plan, so I don't know why. I think I was just trying to get something going. But it did look pretty good there. So I had many times where I wanted to long that I didn't. And all these rallies have been being sold since morning. So it came down, broke the lows, then tried to bounce, failed, broke the lows, and tried to bounce again, and then failed and broke the lows. Yeah, so there it broke the lows again. But then it formed a selling bounce at the lows here. There's POC at the lows. It was kind of a B shape. You can see on this 2 minute here, there's delta, selling delta down here. I mean, it wasn't the worst confirmations, I think. Also, on this low and this low broke lows, but RSI wasn't breaking the lows. And then delta divergence was forming on the 20 range chart and the 2 minute here. So I liked it. And it was kind of rallying up a little bit. I thought maybe I could get lucky, but nope. Got rejected and sold off pretty quickly too. So should have never taken that. Yeah, that was a lapse in judgment there. Not great. But yeah, it's been selling off all day. Back into this range of consolidation now. All December it's been in this range. I thought maybe it would break out after yesterday, but just right back in.